So you may be wondering, oh my gosh, I'm so gassy, I'm so bloated, why am I farting so much? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you may be gassy, and at the very end of the video, I'll give you 3 recommendations I recommend as a Mayo Clinic trained GI doctor to get that gas taken care of, to get you feeling better, and to beat that bloat. Repeat after me, beat that bloat. Guys, let's talk about food. Hi, I'm Dr. Islam. I'm a Mayo Clinic trained GI doctor that's treated thousands of patients with all sorts of GI issues. If you're having problems with your gut, we would love to be a partner in your journey of getting your gut health taken care of. Visit us at LubbockGastro.com for more information. Let's go through the 5 reasons. Number 1, swallowed air. I know it sounds crazy. Actually, swallowing too much air is probably the number 1 reason why you're bloated and gassy as well. This is called aerophagia, and commonly we don't realize that we're doing this. So in our busy life, when we're rushing through things, we're always eating on the go, we're eating quickly, we're drinking quickly, and we're doing things just, non-stop. This is a very common reason why you just swallow too much air. When you eat quickly, when you drink quickly, you automatically just swallow more air, and people don't even realize it. And there are other habits that we picked up as well that can make you swallow more air, whether it's chewing gum, drinking through straws, talking quickly, doing YouTube videos. These are things that can actually make you swallow more air. And so by our normal lifestyle, we are inadvertently taking in more air. And if you take in more air, guess what's going to happen? It's going to sit in your belly to cause bloating, distension, and at some point in time, it needs to pass, whether it's through burping or through farting as well. Number 2, diet. Absolutely, certain foods are known to produce a lot of gas, even healthy foods. Some of the more common culprits include dairy, so you may be lactose intolerant, artificial sweeteners that are found in drinks or in chewing gums, carbonation, so if you're drinking pop or Diet Coke or anything with carbonation, they'll produce gas because you're actually literally ingesting gas. But even common healthy foods like apples, pears, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts can also cause a lot of gas and bloating as well. So kind of keep in mind, even though you may be eating healthy, these healthy foods may be the reason why you're having your gas and bloating as well. Number 3, food intolerances. Absolutely, there are some individuals that have intolerance to certain foods, the most common one being gluten. A lot of people have gluten issues, and the reason they have gluten issues is they have the inability to digest gluten. But when you actually look at the science behind that, it's actually not gluten itself, they're actually FODMAPs. In fact, FODMAPs, high FODMAP foods, are a very common reason why you have gas and bloating as well. And what happens is that for some individuals, they have the propensity to not be able to metabolize these foods correctly. So it just sits in their stomach. And as soon as you eat that food, it will sit in there and cause an explosion of gas going on inside that stomach because you don't have the enzymes to digest those foods properly. And a lot of these foods, once again, are healthy. They're good for you. But in your individual case, with your individual microbiome, it may not be the best thing for you. Number 4, bacteria. You have trillions of bacteria inside your gut, and they are constantly fighting between the good guys and the bad guys. And sometimes the bad guys will overwhelm the good guys, and that can be due to either stress, antibiotic use, what you're eating, sleep patterns, all sorts of factors can play a role in that. And when you have too much bad bacteria inside the gut, this can lead to a condition called small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, or SIBO. It's a very common condition in which you have too much bad bacteria overwhelming the good guys that cause symptoms of bloating, gas, distension, and farting as well. And then number 5, an underlying health condition. You can actually have a medical condition that'll make it harder to digest and make it harder for you to metabolize certain foods and make things worse for your gut. Whether it's a condition called irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, constipation, celiac disease, CSIG, congenital sucrase isomaltase deficiency, dyspepsia, GERD, gastroparesis, even inflammatory bowel disease like Crohn's or colitis. These are underlying conditions which will automatically make it harder for you to digest, which can change the gut microbiome and cause bloating and gas to occur as well. These are the 5 most common reasons why you may be gassy. But I'm not going to leave you with just that. Let me give you my tips as a Mayo Clinic trained GI doctor on what I recommend to all my patients who have gas or bloating. Number 1, I want to eliminate all dairy. Absolutely. I don't care if you don't think you're lactose intolerant. I don't care if you don't think that you have any issues when it comes to dairy. Eliminate it. So many people don't realize that they're lactose intolerant, and so many people don't realize that the dairy they're putting in their, in their coffee, in their creamers, the cheese, these things, they add up over time. So the first thing I tell all my patients automatically eliminate any dairy at all. Just get rid of it and give your gut a reset. Number 2, consider using the low FODMAP diet as a guide to determine if you're eating the foods that can cause a lot of gas. I'll give you me for an example. I love Brussels sprouts. Like, oh yes, I love eating the crunchiness, the yumminess. It just feels very, very good. But I notice this is weird. I'm getting a lot of gas, a lot of bloating, and my farts are terrible when I have Brussels sprouts. In fact, my wife is telling me, dude, you have got to see a doctor because your farts stink. I'm like, what is going on? I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to improve my gut health. And you know what I did? I just looked at the FODMAP diet. I looked on there, all right, what foods am I eating that can produce gas? And right there, I saw Brussels sprouts. I was like, is that the culprit? Like, I'm a Mayo Clinic trained GI doctor. I've been doing this for over 15 years. Am I just, what is going on here? So I just did that. I just eliminated Brussels sprouts. And guess what? My gas went away. Yes, I was happy, but also my wife is happy. My kids were happy as well. Use the FODMAP diet as a guide to see which foods may be causing gas. And then number 3, see if you have an underlying condition that may be predisposing you to have gas issues. So see someone like me so we can actually do an investigation, see what's going on. We can diagnose you with dyspepsia, IBS, maybe you have Crohn's or colitis, maybe you have GERD, because unless we fix that underlying medical issue, you're gonna continue to have gas, bloating, distension as well. Which are my tips I recommend to my patients so we can hopefully find out and do a deep dive of why you're having gas. If you're having gas issues, if you're worried about what's going on, don't be embarrassed. See someone like me, visit us at loveofgastro.com. We can do a deep dive of what's going on. We can see you in person or telemedicine so we can get you feeling better and hopefully get you on the right track to help out with your bloating and your gas. And thank you for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like button, like, share, and subscribe. If you like these videos, the best thing you can do is subscribe to my newsletter. We can get more information on what you can do to help out with your gut health to get you feeling better. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys on future videos.